You ever have those days where your body is just chilling on the sofa, but your mind is running a marathon? Well, today we're going to dive into this really common feeling, especially for folks over 58. It's this weird paradox. Your mind is working overtime, but your body's stuck on a permanent Sunday.
There's actually a name for this. It's called the inverted life. And it's so true when you think about it, right? It used to be that at the end of the day, our bodies were exhausted. But now it's our minds that are just completely fried. They're buzzing with news, with worries, with just constant noise, while our bodies are just sitting there almost itching for something to do.
So I've got to ask, does any of this ring a bell for you? You know that feeling? Your body is in full-on Sunday relaxation mode, but your mind? Oh, your mind is in the middle of a frantic Monday morning meeting, just a total war room of stress and thoughts.
And look, this isn't some high-level abstract concept. We're going to look at how this whole restless mind, idle body thing actually shows up in the lives of real people, day in and day out. Okay, this right here, this visual, just nails the whole problem. On one side, you've got the mind, just a complete whirlwind of activity, right? It's processing, it's worrying. And then on the other side, the body, just totally still. And that massive gap in between the two, yeah, that's where all the trouble starts. Let's talk about someone, say, a Mr. Kulkarni. Picture this. He's sitting on his couch, looks totally relaxed. But in his head, he's right in the thick of some crazy, loud news debate on TV. He's soaking up all that stress, all that anger. You can practically feel his blood pressure climbing with every shout from the television. Or how about Mrs. Bhatia? If you saw her, you'd think she was the picture of peace, just quietly looking out a window. But what's going on inside is a totally different story. Her mind is an absolute battlefield, replaying old fights, getting stuck in these knots of old memories. It's a silent war for sure, but man, is it draining. So let's put a name to this thing. We're calling it the inverted lifestyle. And it might sound kind of simple, but trust me, as we're about to find out, it's actually the secret culprit behind a lot of our modern health issues. And this isn't just about feeling stressed out. No way. This has real, serious physical consequences. I mean, you've got research from places like Harvard that shows a direct link. When your body is just sitting around, but your mind is running at 100 miles an hour, it can lead straight to things like high blood pressure and high blood sugar. It's like your body is reacting to all that mental chaos as if you were running from a tiger. Okay, so that's the problem. But what's the solution? What if we could just flip this whole thing completely upside down? Well, there is a way. And it's a really powerful idea called the reverse routine. So what is it? It's actually beautifully simple. The whole idea is that you intentionally wear out your body with physical work during the day. You actually get out there and move, you sweat, you put in some real effort. And why? What's the point? The whole goal is to finally allow your mind to get the peace and quiet it deserves. You know, there's this incredible piece of wisdom that just sums it all up perfectly. Sher kam as dorbanel, taki mun huzor bansake. And what that means is, make the body the laborer so the mind can become the master. It's so powerful, right? Let your body do the heavy lifting so your mind can finally be the calm, cool, and collected leader. All right, so that's the big idea. But how does it actually work? Like, what's the science or the logic behind it? It's one thing to say it, but let's really dig into the why. Why tiring out your body can bring so much peace to your mind. And this really is the million-dollar question, isn't it? It almost sounds too simple. How can getting your hands dirty or breaking a sweat possibly quiet down all that chaos in your head? I love this metaphor. It makes so much sense. Think about a ceiling fan. Your mind, that's the steady hook in the ceiling. It's supposed to be strong and still. Your body? Well, that's the blades. Now, in this inverted life we've been talking about, the blades are totally still. So what happens? All that energy goes up into the hook, your mind, and it just vibrates and rattles around with nothing to do. But when you get those blades spinning, when your body is active, the hook becomes stable. It's doing its job, just holding everything together. And this is where someone like Colonel Singh comes in. He is the living, breathing example of the reverse routine. You'll find him out in his garden every day, and he's not just, trimming a rose here and there. He is working. He's digging, he's planting, he's breaking a real sweat. He is literally making his body the laborer. So what's the payoff for all that hard work? Well, when evening rolls around, His mind just doesn't have any of that leftover restless energy to cause trouble. It's just quiet. And he sleeps. I mean, he really sleeps. Deeply, peacefully, like a little kid. The kind of sleep most of us are just dreaming about.
So let's just put these two lifestyles right next to each other and see the difference. On one side, you have the inverted life. What do you get? A restless, overactive mind, a stagnant, aching body, and terrible, disturbed sleep. Okay, now look at the other side, the reverse routine. What do you get there? A calm, peaceful mind, an active, healthy body, and that deep, childlike sleep we just talked about. I mean, when you see it like this, the difference is just night and day, isn't it? The choice seems pretty obvious.
All right, so this all sounds fantastic, but where do you even begin? How do you actually put this into practice? Let's get down to brass tacks and talk about the simple steps you can take to start creating your own path to peace.
First things first, you just have to admit, yeah, my mind is restless. That's step one. Step two, pick something physical to do. And listen, this doesn't have to be climbing a mountain. It could be gardening, giving the house a really good clean, or just going for a long, brisk walk. The most important part is the third step. Embrace the effort. Don't fight it. Actually lean into that feeling of getting tired. And then, step four, just enjoy the quiet that comes after. Notice.
So let's bring it all back to that one central idea, that mantra that says it all. Let's hear it one more time. Sharir ko banal mazdur, man ko rako hazur. Make your body the worker so your mind can be the master. That's the whole ballgame right there.
So, I'm going to leave you with this one final question to think about. Your body and your mind, they're ready for this shift. They're waiting for it. The only question left is, what rust are you going to break today?